What is going on, everyone? Happy opening day. The real opening day is finally upon us. I really thoroughly enjoyed the Soul series. It was a lot of fun to actually watch games at the right time for me. They were on here at like 7:30 at night, like games should be. Unlike the games tomorrow, the first set of games I think come on at 3 in the morning. So that's one of the few drawbacks of living in Japan. The other one is finding product, which is kind of the premise of this VR here. So making a VR for my good friend, my Giants brother from another mother, Greg over at North Coast Baseball Cards. I had planned on making this last weekend along with another VR. I just got busy. The other VR was due yesterday, but I'm still gonna make it this weekend just to show support for the channel, because the main reason I do VRs is to show support for my fellow collectors, and it's fun. I really enjoy kind of rummaging, even though it's kind of hard to do sometimes because my collection's a mess right now. But I do enjoy rummaging through the boxes and the cards and reconnecting with the collection, as another good friend of mine, Terry, TJ Mack, would say. It reminds you of why you collect. So you're going through your collection and you refocus on your goals. So, and one of my refocus events of this past year was to open less product. So makes this one a little difficult. So Greg wanted to know our top 3 favorite products that we opened and the worst 3, or just products in general. So for me, it'll be more focused on products in general. You're probably wondering why I have all that unopened Series 2 in front of us. That's where I kind of stopped. Opened a little bit of Series 1. Series 2 came out, and the only Series 2 I opened was what came in the boombox or rookie card explosion box. I mean, that's pretty much all I opened from that point. It was a slow year. Had a big break in the middle. Family events, stuff like that. But I still was purchasing cards, and that's kind of where we'll go with the focus on this one, is what I liked from 2023. So what I did open, obviously Series 1. I just found this. I thought it was a cool card. One of the newest Giants. Pretty happy about that. Bowman's Best. So if it comes in a box, I love it. I would not buy it. It's just so overpriced. But it's always one of my favorite. It's been one of my favorite sets since the mid 90s when it came out. And they really did a great job on this set. I just love the giant emblem in the background there. So Stadium Club, I love Stadium Club. It never showed up here. Now I've talked myself out of building sets. I'm no longer gonna build sets. I say that now, and I might still build one here and there, but set building is not gonna be a focus for me anymore. But if I built one, it would definitely be this one. But the drawback, I'll show it here on the next card, and that's a beautiful card right there. And I mean, Nolan, just the bubblegum card. I know a lot of people do bubblegum cards. So the drawback is you open a blaster box and you're gonna get several of these, the red foils. So I mean, do you just roll with it and you build a set, mix and match? I don't think I could do it. I think I would have to have just all base. But let me know, guys. Could you do like the red and black foils mixed in with the regulars to finish your set? Another new Giant. Pretty excited about that. So come trade deadline, when he's finally healthy again, it's gonna be like we got a brand new ace. So that's pretty cool. The great thing about Stadium Club is the autos, and this was a recent pickup. I wanted a Stephen Kwan for the fantasy PC. Speaking of fantasy, I ended up in 14 leagues. Yes, I have a little bit of a problem, but I was able to stop at 14. I'm pretty proud of myself. 4 of those leagues are with fellow collectors. Greg being in 2 of them. One of them is my OG, my home league, as I would call it, the COS league, David M's league. Got Classic Cards league, and then I did 2 of my own this year. Thanks to everybody that hopped in there. I'm really excited about that. And then the rest of them were just ESPN public leagues with a bunch of randos. But cool story. Day before yesterday, just chatting with David in our chat, and we actually synced up and we hijacked one of those ESPN leagues, and we're in it together, a Roto League. So it's going to be fun to see if we finish 1 and 2. I think we're going to finish 1 and 2. So I'll keep you guys updated on that. Chrome's always a favorite of mine. Just some Chrome cards that I've picked up over the last couple months. Casey Schmidt there. Patty Barrels, Patrick Bailey. Cosmic Chrome's always a cool one as well. The Yaz, and this is a product I just would not buy outright. This was actually a single I picked up. I just thought it was a really neat looking card. I don't buy a lot of Yaz, but I just thought that was a really cool looking card. Logo Fractor's phenomenal, but I wouldn't buy it and rip it. I mean, if it came in there, I'd be thrilled to open it. I just wouldn't buy it and rip it. But love these cards. So anytime I can pick up a rookie for cheap, Vinny P, and then Sapphire, the same thing. I would never buy a box of Sapphire and open it, but I like to get the Giants in the gold and orange. I just think they really pop. So, and then I just really like the image on this Lamont Wade. I think this was at a 199 or 125. I love the image there, just bunting. I mean, the lost art form of bunting. So, really cool card. The Casey Schmidt base rookie. Anything WBC I loved. The WBC will be a lasting memory for me. That final at bat, Ohtani Betts versus Mike Trout. I mean, it'll always be in my mind. That's just one of those things that I'll never forget. I just thought it was so cool. And then I got this Newt Bah, big Newt Bah fan. Him doing his little pepper grinder there. So anytime I see a WBC single for cheap, I'll grab it. Finest, another set that I just absolutely love, but I just can't bring myself to buy it anymore. But I'll pick up the singles when I see them, and I really like the Finest Moments autographs. I got a couple more of these from different players. The Finest Flashbacks, another set I just love, but I wouldn't buy it. It's just same thing. The singles. Got this Nick Prado for pretty cheap. I just wanted one of his autos. He might pan out, he might not, but I just wanted his auto, and this was really cool with the color match. Shout out to Travis, NW Stang, another one of my fantasy brothers. Heritage, it kind of showed up here, but I didn't get any before it disappeared. But another set, I really love this one, and this was one I thought about building just because of 74 and that being my birth year, but just didn't get around to doing it. Yuri Perez, I really like the sparkles. Casey Schmidt again, another Chrome. Actually almost done with that Prism set. I just need Acuna and Ohtani. Now that the buyback's over, I can probably get them, and then like 3 other commons. Always love the hot box refractors, so my boy Yoshida. Archives was a cool set this year. Didn't open any, but partial to the 90 set, so I thought that was pretty cool. Got a really good deal on that. I wasn't gonna buy another Yoshida auto, but it was kind of just sitting there begging to come home. Let's see what else. Gosh, the name of the set, Pristine. I believe it's Pristine. Yeah, Pristine. Boy, I saw some rough boxes get open of this. Another really cool product. Never opened any. They were I've really just been doing the base boombox most of the time now because the value of the mid end just hasn't been there. But these are great looking cards. A couple recent pickups here. Same thing for my fantasy crew. Just players I've enjoyed having in fantasy. So I wanted a Marte auto, and I really wanted a Kerry Carpenter auto, and get them already encased. You ain't got to worry about them getting scuffed up or anything. Speaking of boombox, my boombox joined the Navy again. So it got sent by sea. I think I told you that, Lance, but just in case you're hearing it now. But we'll do the boombox battle whenever it gets here. So I love the, living set's a cool set. I try to pick up the rookie cards every now and then. I love the Throwback Thursday sets. One of my dudes right here, man. I love Spencer Steer, especially in fantasy. First base, third base, and outfield eligible. You gotta have guys that can cover multiple positions. And happy belated birthday to Buster Posey. Yesterday was his birthday. 37 years old. So this is one of my recent Buster pickups. Another really cool set, Brooklyn. So been trying to pick up a couple autos of different players from that set. Another one I wouldn't buy it. I love the singles though. And then one thing I'm kind of swearing off is just the unlicensed stuff. So I'm not really gonna buy any more unlicensed stuff. This was like the only affordable Kyle Harrison auto. I had a 4. And it was like $5, something like that. So I grabbed it. I mean, eventually I'll get. I mean, he's got some stuff in flagship this year, so eventually I'll get one of those. But that is my VR. Congratulations, Greg. I think he's at 526 right now. Really surprising, not higher than that. Great content. He opens a lot of really cool stuff. Really, like, one of those guys I live vicariously through, because he opens a lot of cool stuff that, like I said, I just wouldn't buy it. Does some really cool graded reveals. I think he just dropped a PSA reveal video I gotta watch. So I will leave the link to his channel in the description, along with some other cool channels that I mentioned. Swing over and check them out. But great contest, Greg. Like I said, it's always fun to rummage. Guys got to do VRs. They're a lot of fun. It's a great way to connect, great way to make more friends out there in the community. So appreciate you swinging by and watching. Sorry I rambled on way too much on this one. Catch y'all later. Happy opening day. Go Giants.